Well played, Mauer.
Did you guys see that title? Did you see that thumbnail? Yes, MLB The Show is officially changing in 2021. What's going on, guys? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another MLB The Show video. This one's going to be a little bit different because obviously I am not playing the game, but we have the biggest news of my entire life. Yes, if I have a son tomorrow, this is bigger than that. Or if I have a daughter, whoever I have, let's say I adopt a kitty, that is going to come second to the news that MLB The Show, the franchise as a whole, is no longer going to be a PlayStation exclusive starting in 2021. Now, yes, I know in the thumbnail I have MLB The Show 20 with the Xbox, and that's because there's no MLB The Show 21 cover, so I tried to use the most up-to-date one. So can you guys imagine a world where I can give away an Xbox and actually have some meaning to it because you can play MLB The Show whenever you want? Now, I don't know if this means that there's going to be crossplay. If you guys are not familiar with that term, crossplay simply means that Xbox players can play with PS4 players and everyone else can play with Nintendo Switch players. I'm not sure if that's how it's going to go, but the one thing I do want to know is yes, if you have an Xbox, do not fret. RBI Baseball is no longer your saving grace. You will finally have a full game to play. MLB The Show is easily the best game on hands, but at one point it wasn't like that because if you talk about Xbox, you had the bigs too. You had NBA 2K. If we're talking about Nintendo games, you had, again, not only just RBI, you had Super Mario Sluggers, you had Little League World Series, you had Wii Baseball. There was a lot of variety in terms of games that you could play as a baseball fan, but the last couple years, ever since 2K stopped making baseball games, and I believe that was because Sony and PlayStation actually signed a deal with Major League Baseball that they were the only ones that can make a game like MLB The Show, so the fact that they are now letting the floodgates open, everyone will be able to play the same game that everyone loves, because let's be honest, RBI Baseball, while it is a fun game, it's a different game to play if you are bored, it is not on the same level as MLB The Show, and I cannot wait to do this, and I have to tell you guys, everyone who is watching right now that wants to become an MLB The Show creator, please go ahead and start making videos right now, because if you can give yourself a platform and build a brand for yourself before MLB The Show 21 comes out, that is going to be a massive, massive head start for you, because just think of me, for example. I have 142,000 subscribers, but 2 years ago, I was making Call of Duty videos. So if you are passionate about baseball, please do not let anything stop you. I went from working at Apple 40 hours a week to following my dreams and making MLB The Show content, and then that led to making Major League Baseball content with Joey Gallo and Trevor Bauer and going to the World Series. So there's a lot of things that can happen. I'm not trying to flex. I'm just trying to let you guys know that this is the biggest opportunity to grow the community, and I want you guys to be a part of it. So if you don't have an Elgato, that's okay. You can record on Xbox, you can record on PS4. I'm not sure about the Nintendo Switch. But speaking of the Nintendo Switch, imagine being at the airport, you're about to have a 12-hour flight to Japan or wherever you're going, and you're able to play MLB The Show on your Nintendo Switch. We have not been able to do that since the PSP, back when the Bigs 2 and MVP Baseball. Do you guys remember MVP Baseball 2005? I think Manny Ramirez was on the game. That was an insane, one of my favorites of all time, but you could play that on the go, and I am so excited and relieved that this is no longer going to be a war of, ooh, PS4 is better, Xbox is better because it has this game, that game. If you're a baseball fan, it doesn't matter what you have now, you are able to play the cream of the crop. San Diego Studios is by far the best developer in terms of making a baseball game. I can tell you that because I work with them. I think big things are in the works, not only for MLB The Show 20, but again, 2021. I can't tell you guys if there's going to be new game modes or if there's going to be PS4 exclusives because it's still a Sony product, but I don't know if they're licensing it. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and read the official statement, and then you guys have to let me know in the comment section down below. What do you make of all this? It's official though. It's not speculation that maybe it's the Xbox, maybe it's the Nintendo. Both of the accounts, Xbox and Nintendo, have tweeted this out and retweeted it, so it's official. MLB The Show will be on Xbox and Nintendo devices as soon as 2021. So this tweet came from the official MLB communications account. The caption says, today MLB players, Sony San Diego and PlayStation announced multi-year, multi-platform video game partnership extensions with MLB The Show. So now if we go more in depth, for the immediate release, this is for all of the things that we just mentioned, New York and San Diego, December 9th, 2019. Again, not an April's Fool joke. This is official. I'm not lying to you guys. Major League Baseball, the Major League Baseball Players Association, Sony Interactive Entertainment, and San Diego Studio jointly announced today that they have entered a multi-year extension to continue development and distribution of MLB The Show, the award-winning officially licensed game. In addition, so they extended it, but not only that, the cherry on top, the historic expansion of the long-standing partnerships will bring MLB The Show for the first time ever to additional console platforms beyond PlayStation platforms as early as 2021. Complete details will be announced at a later date, so I'm not entirely sure if that means January of 2021, if that means the next MLB game after 2020, because we have Javier Baez on the cover of this year. Whoever is going to be the cover athlete of 2021 has to be an absolute stud, whether it's Cody Bellinger, Mike Trout even. I can't imagine having Mike Trout on an MLB The Show, especially something as huge as that where it comes to Xbox, Nintendo Switch. Sales are going to go through the roof. What does that mean? More revenue for the game means that they can put more money back into the game, so that means that we're going to have maybe competitive modes. So if you think that you're good at MLB The Show, you're going to really love this announcement, because now we might actually have a full esports scene. There was just a tournament. Cougs actually came in the top 5, and then there was a weird kind of bracket where he had to face the number 3 guys, so he got bounced pretty early. But the fact is, they're trying the market right now for a competitive scene. Again, Xbox, all these different platforms is going to drive more money to the scene, and I am so excited for this to go down. I truly think that this is going to shape the MLB community going forward and put us on the same planes. I know that NBA and NFL, their fan bases are much larger, especially when it comes to making YouTube videos. If you're subscribed to TD Bear or any of the other NBA guys, I know TD is more of a Madden guy, but their views usually quadruple, and they eat, okay? That's because the fan bases are that much bigger, and also because you can play the games on both systems, all 3 systems. I don't know if Madden and NBA are on the Nintendo Switch. I believe that they are. I think even 2K19 or 2K20 is on the iPhone, so they're really good at integrating everything. They want to promote the game as much as humanly possible, and the best way to do that is not to have exclusive content. Now, that might make me someone who is abandoning ship. I've been a PS4 fan for as long as I can remember. I started off on the Xbox 360. That's just because I had to, and then I went to the PlayStation, then the PlayStation got hacked by Anonymous, then I went back in the Black Ops 1 days. So I've been playing both systems for a long time. I think that the Xbox One is lacking in a few areas, especially the home screen. I still can't even find settings. I have to search for it. So that's a different video for a different day. I think that we can debate about which console is better day in and day out. But the fact of the matter is, we finally all have a game that we can universally agree is the best baseball game out there. RBI Baseball tried. Maybe there's going to be game modes where we can use Nintendo characters. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there. I think that would be really cool if maybe it's not only just you can make the game on our system, as you can use our characters as well. Could you imagine having, I don't know, maybe they brought back Grady Sizemore, my favorite player, and then you could go up against my favorite video game character in Mario. I think that would be really cool. I don't think that's going to happen. It's a very pie-in-the-sky idea. But again, I'm super excited about this. I want you guys to let me know in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts on this? Do you like this? Do you hate this? I did post on my Instagram and Twitter. If you guys do not follow me, my social media is at Fuzzy from YT on everything. So if you want to watch me on Twitch, on TikTok, it's all at Fuzzy from YT. I might be doing some giveaways as well with Easton, so make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. But I posted it, and there was kind of I would say it was about 80% positive, 20% negative, because the 20% negative says, I just spent $400 on MLB The Show and a PS4 just so I could play this. And now you're telling me that in a year from now, I could use my Xbox that I already had, and I would not have to spend that extra $300 to $400. I totally get that. That does make sense. That's like me buying a jersey from my grandpa. I bought him an Odell Beckham Browns jersey, and now he's saying that he wants to get traded. So I completely understand. You just feel like you wasted your money, that you could have put it towards something else. But the fact of the matter is, you do have the console. You can play on PS4. You can play on Xbox. Again, there might be something, because it still is a Sony product, that there might be exclusives on PS4. So don't fret. It might not be the worst thing in the world that you did go out and buy that PlayStation. So if you are that guy, I think that everything is going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine. It's probably not going to be a waste of money. That's just coming from my little humble fuzzy opinion. But yeah, when this news broke, I was with my girlfriend eating food. I kind of had to like, whoa, I gotta be back. I gotta go talk about this with my family, because this is huge for myself, for the community, for every person out there that wants to be the next Cougs 46, the next Shelfie, Kevin, God, Healy, all the other guys that are just really big in this baseball community. Even if you want to be me, if you want to do MLB The Show, Show, as well as maybe a 50-50 split of in real life baseball content. You can do anything that you want, and this is the best time to get in on it. Start making videos, start producing content, make your platform known now, because you have a full year, okay? A lot can change in 1 year, I can tell you that. I'm 23, I was working at Apple just 2 years ago, not really enjoying what I'm doing, and I'm not trying to flex, I'm just saying that I want you guys to have the life that you dream of, and it's right there waiting for you. Go get it, follow your dreams, go play MLB The Show on Xbox in 2021, or if you have a Switch, play MLB The Show on the go. I cannot wait for that. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, slap a like on this one. If you are excited, also slap a like. Subscribe, because we post MLB The Show content and baseball content every single day. It is extremely hot in my room. I don't know if you guys can see, but yeah, I'm very animated right now. I think I'm sweating. I'm just so happy right now. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. MLB The Show is going to be on Xbox and the Switch. This is the greatest day ever.